Children, let us start our new chapter of natural resources. As you know, this chapter is only for internal assessment. This will not be asked in your final exam. This is only for assignment project purpose. So let us continue with this chapter. Our important natural resources are land, water, air, and living organisms. Solid part or the land part of the earth is known as lithosphere, earth crust, that is the lithosphere, and the water portion is known as hydrosphere. It may be on the surface of earth or it may be underground water. Then the gaseous part is known as the atmosphere, the region where all these three interact: atmosphere, lithosphere and हाइड्रोस्फीयर, ये तीनों जहाँ पे इंटरेक्ट करते हैं, that is known as the biosphere. Living organisms, they are present in the biosphere region. They constitute the biotic component of the biosphere. Air, land and soil, water, they constitute abiotic components of the biosphere. Now, air, that is a mixture of various gases, is the one most important gas is the oxygen. Plants and animals, they use oxygen for respiration. And now all the use oxygen, maybe the ways by which these inhale oxygen, they are different. Some use lungs, others use gills, then some others they have tracheal system, and in the sponges it is by the water canal system, but all use oxygen. Even plants, they use oxygen for respiration. Another process in which oxygen is used, combustion of the fossil fuels, coal, petroleum, diesel, wood, etc. All they are burned only with the use of oxygen. Then, and the ways by which carbon dioxide is fixed by the living organism. Fixation of carbon dioxide means how this is used from the atmosphere by the living organism. Plants, they use carbon dioxide for the process of photosynthesis and they release oxygen. So remember here that oxygen is used for respiration and carbon dioxide is used for photosynthesis and oxygen is released. So during the daytime, oxygen is released and respiration is a 24-hour process. It is used for 24 hours by the plants. Then animals, marine animals means that live in the aquatic, एक सी हैबिटेट में जो रहती हैं, they use carbon dioxide and they form carbonates, carbonic acids and carbonate ions. They are used in shell formation. Here you have shown different aquatic organism, snails हैं और different other aquatic organism different type की, जैसे हम देखते हैं सिपियां हैं बहुत तरह की. All these shelled animals, they use carbon dioxide in making their shells. Then, and if we compare the atmosphere of Venus and Mars with the Earth, if we compare the atmosphere of Venus and Mars with the Earth, we see that here you see this is the Venus and Mars, Earth, और ये है Earth हमारी. तो Venus और Mars का atmosphere, it is different from the atmosphere of the Earth because they contain 95 to 97% carbon dioxide. Whereas in the Earth, the major component is nitrogen and then oxygen, and carbon dioxide is only 0.03%. So, unlike Venus and Mars, here oxygen amount is much more, and where in the Venus and Mars, the carbon dioxide is 95%, 3% nitrogen, and oxygen is less than 1%. So, that is why there is no life on Venus and Mars, and life is present on the Earth only. Then, and we see that the mass or the body of gases that surround the earth, that is known as the atmosphere. So atmosphere not only provide us oxygen, carbon dioxide for the living thing, but it also act as a blanket, protective blanket. It's a bad conductor of heat. So due to the presence of atmosphere, there is not sudden change in the temperature during the day and night. It keeps the average temperature of the earth fairly steady during the day and the whole year. So atmosphere prevents sudden increase in temperature during daytime and also help in retaining heat of the earth by slowing down the escape of heat during night. So if we compare the moon and the moon and the earth. If we compare moon and the earth, we see the distance of the moon and the earth, that is almost same from the sun. But there is no life on the moon, but life on the earth. Again, the reason is that there is no atmosphere on the moon. So the temperature of the moon that varies. It is very high, sometimes 110 degrees Celsius and sometimes too low, minus 100 degrees Celsius. So this large variation of temperature due to the absence of atmosphere that prevents the occurrence of life on the moon, which is present on the earth. So next time we will discuss the what causes winds due to the atmosphere, that is due to the movement of the air. Thank you so much.